You guys, there are like 10 cars behind me. Ah!
If you saw my last video of me riding the Thruxton, then you know that I was a little discouraged after that ride. But what I guess part of riding motorcycles is facing your fears. So today I thought I'd take this motorcycle out again and see how this ride goes.
So I've ridden a couple bikes since I took this one out. I've ridden the Vulcan S, I've ridden the XSR, the DRZ a little bit more. And last time I took the Vulcan S out, my hand was so far over it, and I like consciously knew like, oh, my hand's in a goofy position, and I don't know why I just didn't move it over a little bit. But I was riding around, and so yeah, John made fun of me for a while after he edited that video and saw that. So I will try to be more aware.
Not as bad, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't feel as bad. I think after getting practice on the Vulcan and the street rod and the XSR and seeing that I can actually ride a bigger bike around just gave me a little bit more confidence. So I'm gonna see if John can go around the neighborhood with me, or just a small loop so that he's there just in case. Oh my gosh. I think my biggest struggle with this bike is starting, but once I'm going, then it's okay. I think I just like resting my hand by the mirror. I don't know what the deal is. John, I like to stop at the stop signs, bud. Taking some of the neighborhood kids' bikes home. Looks like they had a flat. So one of the things that I realized when riding with someone is that it's a lot harder to hear your motorcycle. At least it is for me when I'm riding with John, because he's usually riding a motorcycle that's a lot louder than the one that I'm riding, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to ride. Yeah, what I've noticed is that it's easier when you're riding if you can hear your bike and hear what it's doing and hear all that stuff. I love this bike. I'm a lot more confident on it right now. I love how it feels. I love how the throttle feels. Just everything about this ride is awesome. I just had to get out of my head. I needed to get yeah, that was the main thing, just out of my freaking head. But now that I'm rolling around, this thing feels nice. And shifting is no issue. Stopping and starting is getting a lot easier. I needed to gain confidence on some other bikes first, I think. Yeah, I don't know, my hand, I swear my hand just gravitates towards the end of the bar. I don't know what the deal is. See how this turn goes. Yeah, turning is something that I need to work on for sure. Just getting a little bit more confident in my turning. But I still have a hard time remembering to look where I'm turning. And I know that's one of my tips, one of the important things that you need to remember while riding. And it's still something that I need to remind myself frequently. Like I didn't do it. So let me see if I can work on that as we're riding around. Oh, there's my first stall. So something that John reminded me or told me is that when I'm riding around the neighborhood and doing my turns, I'm not necessarily going to have to shift down into first to do my turns, because the second gear should be able to handle this, and that's something that you wouldn't know unless it's something that you've experienced or someone's told you that. But that's something good for me to remember. So right now I need to focus on just looking straight ahead, not so much down at my hands or the speedometer, and then looking when I'm turning. So looking where I'm turning, yep, it makes a big difference. Now that I've ridden it and I'm riding it around the neighborhood and I'm not so much in my head, this feels just like any other bike that I would have ridden around so far. It feels so comfortable and it doesn't feel so awkward, and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta be confident in yourself and, you know, give yourself a little bit of practice that you might need, and then just do it to it. You guys, there are like 10 cars behind me. This is awesome. This is super cool. Okay, there were like 15 cars behind me and I stalled about 5 times. But again, it's good that I was doing this in just a neighborhood and not like at a stoplight or something. If you could just go around me, that would be awesome. Like, I'm fine if it's just me at this and there's no car behind me and I'm not so like, oh crap, I need to hurry and go, I need to hurry and go. But when I get those cars behind me, then I get in my head. That's the thing. I just get in my head and I psych myself out. And then I stall 20 times with a row of cars behind me. But whatever. You've all been there. You know what I'm going through. You've all been on this journey before. I'll look back and I'll laugh and I'll say, hey, remember that time when I stalled a bunch of times and there was like, and school was getting out and all these people were trying to rush home and I couldn't move out of the way? Yeah, that was hilarious. And then when that does happen and I do stall, I need to remember to slow down, to just like in my head, not try to rush and get this thing started and then hurry off the line, but to take it slow, focus on exactly what I'm doing, and then get out of there. Get the heck out of there. Like right now. Okay, so right now, slow down, focus on my clutch and releasing and getting it gassed. Okay, it didn't work. I take it back. I take it back. It doesn't work. Slowing down doesn't work. Ugh. Can they go around us? Just taking it easy. Okay. I need to be zen.
You got it. Just make it easy. Go extra slow.
I just needed a pep talk from John. That's all I needed. I need that on a loop going in my ear. You can do it. There's nothing that humbles you more than stalling a bunch of times with a bunch of people waiting on you. I felt pretty cool driving past the elementary school on my cool motorcycle, and then I was brought back to reality with my stalls. Alright, next time, don't go riding around when you know there's going to be a bunch of traffic. But riding the Triumph around this time was a lot easier for me. I went up the curb and it was fun, despite my mistakes, because I'm still just learning and I'll get there eventually. All right, thank you for joining me on my second ride on the Triumph. I'm glad that it went a lot smoother. It was a lot of fun. I'm sure I'll be taking this out again real soon. If you like what you see on my channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. My first ride in the rain too.
Alright, so the ride went a lot smoother than I anticipated. I didn't think I'd be able to go out around in the neighborhood and feel comfortable doing that yet, but it's amazing what seat time will do. I've had a lot of practice and that really helped a lot. The only thing I wasn't really prepared for was the big lineup of cars behind me, the two guys watching me in the mailbox, making me feel a little uncomfortable, and that kind of just made me flustered. And in that moment, I wasn't really thinking everything through with the motorcycle, but I'll just keep practicing and I'll keep working on that, and next time will be even better. So thanks for joining me on my ride. If you enjoy my videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.